Hi, everybody. It's Taylor from Urban Furniture Outlet. Today, we are talking about making phone calls to customers that we either missed a phone call or missed a chat with. So step number one, preparation. So before you return a phone call for a customer that we have missed contact from, we want to review that customer's lead information in Greenboard. We want to review if there's a voicemail or if there's history with the customer so that we have an idea or a sense of what they might be following up with us about. So before you call them, you want to look in Greenboard. You want to see if there's any history. The other place that you want to look is if their phone number or the customer is in stores. Are they a return customer of ours? Have they purchased with us before? If they have purchased with us before, thank them for that. Say, hey, it's so great to hear from you again. What can we do for you today? So being prepared, just taking a quick look in Greenboard, reviewing the lead activity and looking in stores to see if the customer has shopped with us before is a great way to start. Smile, your energy and your enthusiasm and your friendliness are conveyed whether the customer is in front of you or not. So relax, smile, be ready to call before you pick up the phone. Be enthusiastic, be genuine. People have a lot of places that they can shop. They've chosen to contact Urban Furniture Outlet. So we are happy that they're here. Be as friendly and as welcoming as you are with a customer that comes physically into our showroom as they are on the phone. So thank them for coming in. Let them know that, we're so sorry that we missed their call, but that we're excited that they contacted us and we want to help them with their furniture shopping, furniture needs, yada, yada. Being enthusiastic, being genuine, make sure you have a professional greeting. So sometimes we get good information with customer contacts, sometimes we don't. But if you have a full name, you always want to, refer to them by their proper name. So Mrs. Smith, Mr. Owens, and they can always correct you and say, hey, no, call me Billy. But we would rather be more formal than less, just to show respect. So have a professional greeting. Call them by their proper name and then introduce yourself. My name's Taylor. I'm calling from Urban Furniture Outlet. I am calling because we had a missed call from you and I want to see how I can help you today. So be attentive, be ready to assist them. Take notes. So if you have the lead up in front of you while you're on the phone call, that's perfect. Just type in a couple notes, what set they're looking for, what issue they're trying to solve, whatever information you might acquire during that conversation. Active listening. So customers want to be heard. They contacted us for a reason. So you want to find out what that reason is. So active listening means that you're not just listening, but you are listening. You're taking notes. And when the customer has a pause, you are repeating the information back to the customer to make sure that you got the information correctly. So customer that just shows that you're paying attention, that you value what they're sharing with you, and you're making sure that that information that you're receiving is correct. So taking notes, being an active listener, qualify the customer. Customer's asking when we're open till today. Don't just tell them that we're open till 7:30 and hang up the phone. What is it that they're trying to do? Are they looking for a mattress? Are they looking for this? Are they looking for that? How would you handle a customer who is physically standing in front of you? So, normally when we're with customers, we're qualifying them. We're trying to find out if they've shopped with us before, what type of product they're looking for. Do they have a timeline? Do they have budget? Have they already seen things on our website that they love? Like, what's happening here? So, you want to avoid those close-ended situations where you're just saying, yes, no, we're open till 7:30, we're here, we're there. You want to try to keep that conversation open, and you want to get as much information from the customer as you can before you hang up the phone. Okay, so think about your qualifying, think about your timeline, your who, what, where, when, why, and try to get some good information that you're notating in your lead. Be a problem solver. What is it that they're trying to do? Is it, what is the need? What is the want? What's the urgency? Are they moving in a month? What can we do to try to help them fit that bill? So being a problem solver and trying to get good information so that you can be more effective in helping them make a purchase or make a decision or solve a problem. Be goal oriented. The goal is always to get the customer into the store. So again, if you're on the phone with them and they're asking vague questions about our hours or about where we are, create some enthusiasm, create some urgency, ask for an appointment, ask for them to come in and work with you. Tell them that, if they give you an idea of what type of product they're looking for and price point or a color, you can do the work for them and find a couple options and shoot it over to them. And if they like what they see, maybe they make an appointment with you then. So do what you can to try to give, offer some value, offer some information, and get some type of commitment of getting them into the store and getting them, asking for you or working with you. But most important, try to commit them to actually getting in, coming into the showroom. And then in closing, make sure that you give them a sincere thank you, gratitude that, of all the places that they could shop, that they chose Urban Furniture, that it was a pleasure talking to them today, and what's going to happen next. So if it's a matter of they're going to check the website, hey, I know you said you're going to shop the website. What I'm going to do, I'm going to send you a couple of the options that we talked about, and I'll give you a call in a day or two to see how those worked out for you. Or maybe you're making an appointment. Or if it's something that's like more of a customer service issue, maybe you're letting them know that you're going to contact a manager, or that, your manager is going to follow up with them about X, Y, and Z, because you're not really, the person that can best help them with that. So, so making sure that, you and your customer know what's next. So in summary, we want to prepare before we contact the customer that we missed the call from. We want to look if there's information in Greenboard, if there's information in Storris, so that we can better be prepared to answer their questions. We want to smile. We want to be enthusiastic and genuine. We want to appreciate that customers have lots of choices, and they chose to contact Urban because they are either looking for furniture or they've shopped with us before. So we appreciate that, and we're here to help. You want to have a professional greeting. Hi, Mrs. Smith. Thank you so much for calling. This is Taylor from Urban Furniture. How can I help you today? You want to be taking notes. You want to be an active listener. So active listener means that we're listening. We are noting what the highlights are, what the points are that the customer is sharing with us, and then we're repeating those things back to the customer to make sure that we have the right information. We are qualifying the customer. Again, we're not just saying we're open till 7:30. Come whenever you want. We're saying, you're contacting us. You're asking when we're open. Like, what's going on with you? Are you moving? What are you shopping for? Be personable. Again, you guys are great in the store. It's no different on a phone. You're asking, what it is that they're looking at, if they've bought with us before, budget, timeline, blah, blah, blah. The more facts you have, the easier it's going to be for you to find a solution or find a product for that customer. So qualifying the customer, being a problem solver, being goal-oriented. And when I say goal-oriented, I mean, in this case, the goal is for us to get the customer not on the phone with us, but into the showroom. Most customers still want to come in brick and mortar, sit on the furniture, see it, feel it, experience it in our showrooms. So knowing that, we always want to try to encourage the customer to come in and shop with us. And in closing, let you and the customer agree on what's next. So giving them a sincere thank you for, again, shopping with us, engaging with us, letting them know that it was a pleasure working with them today, and then letting them know what's going to happen next. So if I'm sending them a couple products, I'm saying, you know what, I'm going to call you in a day or two. I'm going to see how that worked out for you. And that way, when I call, they're not like, oh my gosh, why is Taylor calling me again? They're going to remember that when we were talking, I said I was going to call in a day or two just to check in and see how things were going. So they're cool with that. So again, talking to customers that we miss things for, no different than talking to customers in the showroom. Be personable, be your charming selves, get the customers in the showroom. Happy selling.